There's only one thing scarier than getting your YouTube video claimed by another content creator, and that's when YouTube themselves decide to step into the situation and mess up your monetization. A super popular YouTuber named It'sAGundam with almost 1 million subscribers got his YouTube channel completely demonetized by YouTube themselves. This is a really bad situation to be in. It's basically like your boss's boss wants to fire you. You can talk to the manager as much as you want, but you're end of the day gonna be screwed. There's nothing you can do about it. That's how It'sAGundam feels, because he's completely demonetized and can't make money off his YouTube at all. You would think its YouTube channel with almost 1 million subscribers would have good communications with YouTube, but YouTube is giving It'sAGundam very vague and not clear explanations as to why his YouTube channel was banned. They basically said figure it out for yourself, giving some very goofy PR kind of explanations as to why it was demonetized completely. He makes similar content to most commentary channels, where he takes clips that are viral on the internet and he basically talks about them. He uploaded a video basically saying, hey, his whole livelihood is down. He's not going to be able to make any money from his YouTube channel, and there's something super sad about the situation.
Removed from the partner program last month. That's why members on the channel lost their memberships. Instead of pulling a DSP and screaming to the high heavens that this was an emergency, even though it was tax season, I kept uploading and doing my thing. Just nowhere near as hard as I used to before. By the way, thank God a terror like me has been removed from advertising. And now all those Chinese phone games can feel safe at night. Honestly, it was my mistake. I know this algorithm is always looking to catch me doing something. Like a jaded cop that has an axe to grind with specifically one guy who went out with his daughter on, I don't know, prom night and stood her up. I made the mistake of thinking that you could have a little bit more fun on YouTube Shorts. It was a bad call. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I was told everything would be fine, and then somehow YouTube still manages to screw me 6 ways from Sunday. It's now obvious I have to go outside of the normal means of YouTube for help, because basically this is an algorithm problem.
It'sAGundam uploaded some 3 or 4 second movie clips to his YouTube Shorts and made reactionary content around it. I have a suspicion a lot of people mass reported him because he's slightly edgy, and whenever people see something that they slightly disagree with or have different opinions about things, they instantly want to report and go on this mass exodus on the internet, which is really stupid because other YouTube channels do full clips of animes, movies, and other reactionary content, and their problems are non-existent.
So now, if you want to help, I'm probably going to tweet about this on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, feel free to interact with the tweet, and you can @ YouTube towards it. The more people that interact with it, the more likely something will actually be done, because this is a total goof up. Losing 1 month of revenue, fine, whatever. But 2, the government's like the mafia. They're not going to sit there and go, oh, we see something went wrong. They're going to go, well, we think you should pay us this, and then give it to us anyway.
What makes the situation even worse is taxes. The government basically looks at how much money you've made in a year, and you're going to have to pay taxes on it. And if you're a YouTuber or a freelancer, you're going to have to pay a certain amount at the end of every year. And it doesn't matter if you got demonetized for a month, 2 months, the government wants its money and it's going to be coming after you for it. Not only does this kill all motivation for It'sAGundam to even make videos, and he's probably going to end up deleting his channel because what's the point? All of this could have been avoided if just a human looked at his channel for more than like 2 seconds.
The day YouTube actually works as intended, I'll lay a goddamn egg, or I'll worry that the world will end. And I'm sure someone will sit there and say, well, why follow the rules at all? Because then I'll be completely terminated. And let's be real here. Nobody was following me on BitChute. Nobody is following me on Odyssey. Nobody even talks about Odyssey anymore. It's like a new site comes up and people just change their talking point. Go to BitChute. People forget BitChute. Go to Odyssey. People forget Odyssey.
And if you have a Twitter account, I highly recommend you go and help him out. This is the fucking response.
Sometimes I question if humans actually work at YouTube because their response to It's a Gunman was basically don't use reusable content. You have to actually transform your content with commentary, which is exactly what It's a Gunman does. Again, this provides no specific reason as to why his whole channel was demonetized, and all of the people who had subscribed to him and super subbed, all of that money is now gone. YouTube's response on Twitter's actual aids. Hi there. Channels are reviewed as a whole to see if they follow YouTube's guidelines and monetization policies. Have you checked your monetization page in Studio? That's literally what I just showed you, what his studio would tell It's a Gunman. It tells them nothing specific, and you can just tell this response was written by an AI. There's nothing helpful about this response. There's nothing helpful about the support team. It's really just a super big tragedy for It's a Gunman because that was his entire livelihood. He made YouTube a ton of money because whenever video advertisements are played on your videos, YouTube is taking like a big cut out of that too. You know, they're the ones that are ultimately making the money. And it's just sad that It's a Gunman had almost 1 million subs, made YouTube all this money, and was getting lots of good views on his YouTube. And his complete career is destroyed all because of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you think It's a Gunman should be banned for all of this, or if he should still have his YouTube channel. He actually went back and deleted a lot of his YouTube shorts, and that just wasn't good enough for YouTube because after reapplying for monetization, he still got declined. So I'm curious to know what you think It's a Gunman should do and what you think YouTube should do.